Hey, what's up everybody? I'm SuperSonicJB. Welcome back to Master Detective Archives Rain Code on Nintendo Switch. So last time when I did more of the story and played some more Chapter 4 and Chief Yako unfortunately got stabbed and is probably gonna die. Let's be real here. The older guy in the games usually is gone. And like RPGs or just anime games in general, if it's an older guy who's either middle-aged or old, elderly, they're gonna die. There's no way he's surviving, especially when he's not really getting proper medical attention. But we did more of the game, and the doctor died, and we went to the Mystery Labyrinth with Vivia here, and I'll continue on. I'm gonna do more of the story in today's episode, so we're gonna go and get started. Like the video, make sure you hit that like button, as it helps out a lot, and subscribe to my channel. So yeah, we're just gonna go and play through more in Mystery Labyrinth today's episode, and beat this whole chapter. So let's do it.
It's showtime!
All right, let's walk forward, dude. Walking forward is clearly the best part about these Mystery Labyrinths. Honestly, I know I said this before, but the Mystery Labyrinth is honestly like not my favorite part of the game. Compared to like when you're just like in the main world and Conai War and everything, walking around, interacting with people and all that crap. It's for that. Yeah? Oh god. What's Vivia's reaction gonna be like to this? Probably be like, I don't care. I don't care. I want to die someday. That's what he's going to be saying.
I told you to stop surprising me like that.
This labyrinth would only require your wits. But it looks like it's going to take more than that, Yuma.
Well, he doesn't have
man.
a lot of wits, so he doesn't have a choice.
Oh, I see how it is. I see how it is, Shinigami. Fuck you too. Uh-oh. Locked door. Locked room mystery.
Why did a problem appear?
Not only was there no problem, no choice appeared either. Master,
Weird.
maybe you don't even know which mystery to start with to solve this case.
Yeah.
Oh yeah?
There's so many unknowns. I'm honestly feeling lost right now.
Come on! You gotta know where to start with this stuff, or you won't be able to solve a single thing.
I know, I was thinking about this before, like the guy who stabbed him. I don't know who that is yet, but it's like, what the short, like, science guy who had the olive pal? What if he was the true mastermind or something, you know?
That for now. What's the first mystery of this case?
The
know.
first mystery is the fact that Dr. Huesca was murdered in a completely locked room with no way in or out. The doctor was located deep in the critical lab, behind layers of security, and yet he was found stabbed to death. We were the first to discover
He saw something. He acted like he did.
At the time, we were controlling the robot, Amapel. Because of that,
Amapel!
we were thought to be the culprits. But we obviously aren't. So how did the culprit get in and out of the doctor's lab? That's what I don't know.
But the culprit is definitely the hitman, right?
I think so, but I'm not absolutely sure. Besides,
I feel like there's more
even
to
if
it,
the
you know?
hitman did it, there's the question of who hired him. But there's no doubt.
I feel like it might be the shorty science guy who hired him.
That's the only thing I'm absolutely certain about.
Or it could be Yomi. I bet Yomi's gonna be like the deathmatch person here, isn't he? Oh, yeah, looks like it.
Peacekeepers?
Kanai Ward's garbage. What are you doing here?
Yomi Hell Smile.
So the director of the Peacekeepers is here.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
yeah?
he's just part of the Mystery Labyrinth.
I figured.
Yeah.
In other words, he's a monster created from the labyrinth, right?
Right.
Yep.
Pieces of shit.
Yeah, you look pretty terrible there.
Piece of Kanai Ward.
This guy needs to go, man.
This guy doesn't
You better be
seem
taking
like
down
an
this
easy
chapter.
opponent.
But we have no choice. For Chief Yako. For everyone.
You killed
Chief
Dr.
Yako is definitely dead. Dude.
Didn't you?
He's not dead
Turn
yet, but he's
yourselves
gonna
in
die.
so I can torture you to death.
This man, I really hate this guy. He's terrible. Like, holy crap, you just want to punch him in the face. Like have Saitama, aka One Punch Man, go up to him and just punch him in the face, you know? That would save us a lot of issues right now, wouldn't it? Go punch him, Saitama, I'll give you like a penny, you know? What, 2 pennies? You're asking for too much, man. Don't even bring up $1. That's insane right there. Alright. What we got here? Here's, yeah, we got a bunch of stuff equipped here. Let's do shoot right on Amapel's head, yeah.
You're the ones who killed Dr. Huesca.
No.
You disarmed the security system to the doctor's lab.
Okay.
And then murdered him inside.
Worm. I didn't mean
Until you
that.
actually entered the lab, the security system for the critical lab stayed active.
Okay.
It's impossible to bypass the system while it's active.
This is the word that's wrong
In
now.
other words, no one can enter the doctor's lab. There
Okay.
could be an intruder.
Oh yeah? I know about that, man. We just found a shoe print on my pal.
When the body was first discovered, Amapal was about to enter the doctor's lab, but something bumped into it and knocked it over. In fact, there was a mark on Amapal's head, like someone kicked it. That mark wasn't there when we borrowed it. It's proof that someone else was in the lab.
You call
lab,
that
yeah.
evidence? Is bullshit the only thing that comes out of that mouth?
Shut up, man. Okay.
Don't make me laugh. Shit! There was an intruder?
What the heck is that?
That's impossible! And in fact, you
Yeah?
proved that
What?
yourself.
I know about that, dude.
That claim doesn't hold up.
Take this. That's right. Take some of that.
What do you
Alright.
We proved there wasn't an intruder.
Yeah, what does he
Still
mean by
don't
that?
understand? Don't make me laugh.
You don't understand, my guy. I feel like maybe he... What if he really is the person behind all this, dude? You ever just think about that? Let's do the airlock.
There was another intruder.
Oh god, what is this?
By the time you arrived at the scene,
Okay. Well, I
there
didn't
was
dodge
no one
that.
else, right?
I'm not dodging stuff.
No place to hide.
This is... I don't know about that. I ain't getting no double S rank because I got hit multiple times there. He kept throwing so much crap at me. Holy crap. Like, easy there, dude.
It's inside the airlock's decontamination device. The vents cover can be easily removed. And there's just enough space for someone to fit inside. If they hid inside the decontamination device, we wouldn't have seen them when we arrived at the scene.
So what? You've got it all wrong anyway. Everything is wrong. Your existence is all wrong. Have fun chasing that fake truth you found.
This dude really is up to something. Alright. Well, there's our first battle. Dude, there was a lot of, like, words popping up on screen. That was a lot to take in. Too much. I ain't getting that double S rank. Whatever. I got on one chapter, good enough for me, you know?
We managed to defeat him this time, but it's not over yet.
He sure is persistent.
It's not over yet.
Anyway, there's no doubt someone else was inside the doctor's lab. So let's unravel each mystery one at a time.
All right,
Okay.
we'll get it this time.
Stop doing that, girl. Was there an intruder?
Come on.
Yeah.
Why does it have to be so sudden?
Okay, now that we've wedged our way into this mystery, we just gotta head through the labyrinth and reach the truth!
Yep. Well, was there an intruder? Obviously there was. Yeah. Obviously.
Right here!
Slice that door open.
We're just now getting to the point? What a pain.
Hey, don't
Calm down, Vivia. Go back to watching your Twilight movies.
Sorry.
Anyway, let's head inside.
Yeah. Alright. See, these long scenes are better to deal with than the other ones.
For sure. We know someone bumped into Amapal.
The culprit probably hit Amapal on their way out. After that, they must have intended to leave the lab. They couldn't because we were in the front chamber. So they hid inside the decontamination device to avoid us.
So, if you checked inside the decontamination device on the way to the scene, you would have caught the culprit then and there.
Yeah, but it was an emergency, and we had no idea they were in there.
It's super lame to make up excuses, Master.
Super lame.
It's not an excuse.
Shut up, girl.
But it is true. If I had thought about why Amapal was knocked over at that time, I would have realized the culprit was in there. We could have waited in ambush or searched for them. And if I'd caught the culprit then, Chief Yako wouldn't have gotten stabbed.
Master, wallowing in regret.
What if there's 2 people out?
If you have time for that, you have time to keep going.
Right.
Alright, fine. You don't need to be a jerk about it, Shinigami. I don't want to hear your lip right now. You know what? No, we're not even going to continue Mystery Labyrinth. I'm walking back. No. I can't turn the camera around and actually look behind me, dude. Yeah, the walking forward parts, they're just dialogue, you know? It's like, I'm not a big fan of those parts, to be honest. Like, if we could just skip those parts in general, that'd be huge. Like, I wish it was just like an actual dungeon, like walking around, solving puzzles, opening chests, fighting enemies.
Fork in the path.
Yep, and here we go again. How did the culprit enter the lab?
Seems like we're finally
Magic.
at the central question.
Yep.
This is the first step to solving how the culprit committed an impossible murder.
I leave the rest to you. I'm going to read
course.
a book or something.
You can
You're-
bring your
you
own
don't think
stuff
you
into
have a
the
book.
Mystery Labyrinth?
He's just special.
Okay, how did the culprit enter lab? Yeah, to be security by cutting power. I mean, wasn't... No, it's on a whole separate power system. Invited by a doctor. Well, it could be never entered in the first place. Let's do that one. Let's do it. Let's do it. Alright, that was the right one too.
Culprit never entered?
Oh boy.
But you said
Slow
there's
down.
no doubt the culprit was in there.
Perhaps the intruder is not the culprit after all.
So you're saying that the doctor committed suicide? If the doctor committed suicide, then the culprit wasn't the intruder, but the doctor himself.
Possibly.
Doctor did it? There would be no intruder. The doctor was already in the lab.
There's a dead end here. Okay. Just wait for me to finish that text there.
Huh? A trap?
Guess
There's
you're
always a
wrong,
trap.
Uma. Well, I already knew that before you entered.
What?
Wow, dude.
Tell me.
Exactly.
Wanted me to tell you? You should have said so earlier. People only grow by learning from past mistakes, which is why I purposely...
Master, we have to get
Okay.
out of here!
How do we get out?
Use logic to show how this route is the wrong one!
All right, I'll try.
Okay. Oh, what is this? Stab wounds in back. I've already circled. Suicide not correct. I think that's gonna be the stab wounds in the back. So yeah.
That's right. The doctor was stabbed 3 times in the back. One stab would have indicated that he held the knife in place, then fell on it to kill himself. But he couldn't have made 3 wounds like that. There's
Yeah.
no way it was a suicide.
And if he would do suicide, I don't think like he'd stab himself that much, you know? It would just be one, you know?
Well, I may have messed up, but at least we got a little closer to the truth.
Maybe, but if you hadn't messed up in the first place, you wouldn't have to come up with such a lame excuse.
I
Shut up.
know. I'll do better next time.
Alright, let's just keep going. Like, see, look at this part. Why couldn't you just warp me right back to the beginning there? So I guess I was wrong there? So like, I have to just walk through all this just to get to this door? Oh, brother, that's a far walk, dude. That's a long walk, you know? Far walks are hard for me, you know? Alright, so now we get to choose another one. We're gonna go do deactivate security by cutting power here. Let's do it.
Right here!
Cut that down. Well, like, that's not the correct answer either. I don't think any of these are the correct answer. I think this is going to be another situation where I got to go to all 3 of them.
The culprit used the blackout to slip past security and into the lab.
But it wasn't like...
That answer is pretty simple.
Like, his lab was powered by a different, like, generator or whatever. Remember that. This can't be right.
Huh? This route is wrong too? Again?
That's right.
No need to worry.
I knew it was wrong.
I don't mind it at all if we can't find a way to move forward.
Sheesh. Even I'm losing motivation. You can take care of this on your own, can't you, Master?
Don't let him influence you!
Yeah, I got it. Alright, so we're gonna get another question here. What is the active security by cutting power? Not correct. That would be the security power supply. Yep, correct. Because yeah, it's operated by a different power supply.
It was on a separate grid, and the lab switchboard wasn't in the electrical room. The security wouldn't shut off, even if there was a blackout in the building.
Yep, I'm a genius, you know? Way smarter than Shinigami. And smarter than Vivia as well.
Master. Do it again.
You're tired.
Shut up!
Yuma. Why don't you lie down for a bit?
Resting here wouldn't help me at all.
Alright, I'm just like, I'm always curious who the culprit's gonna be, dude. Like, I feel like it, like, maybe it was the short scientist guy. I don't know if he killed the doctor, though. But, like, he probably hired the hitman. So, like, you gotta take down the guy who killed the hitman, who was probably in that photo that we saw in the last episode. And then you gotta take down the guy who hired the hitman, you know? By a doctor. Yeah, there's no way. That old man ain't inviting anybody, and not even his own grandkids. Probably doesn't even have grandkids. Probably doesn't even have kids, honestly. I know, he's probably married to his science work, you know?
Invited the culprit in? But why?
But he said, like, wait, who are you? When he first saw him.
If the culprit was invited to the lab, then he easily would have been able to enter.
Ah, so you think the doctor disabled the security? He wouldn't need it if he was expecting a guest.
But he acted like he didn't know who that was, though. So this can't be right either.
Huh?
Yep.
What? This was the last route!
This labyrinth is a tricky one. It's like one of those old detective novels. Perhaps you're the real culprit.
Really, Master?
Yuma. Shut up.
Not. Focus! We need to get out of here!
Alright, we only have one more response, don't we? Right, why is the doctor not correct? Oh, okay, so that's gonna be the security log. Easy.
The log on the doctor's computer didn't show any signs of security getting shut down. If that's the case, he certainly didn't cut security just to let someone in.
He ain't letting anybody in there, I'm telling you.
What's going on?
Again,
were all three routes wrong?
Wrong, yeah.
What it means?
What that means, we get another path opened up here. See, why are you asking me? You wonder what that means. Shouldn't you know this stuff? Shouldn't you know this stuff, you thick thighs lady? Okay, stop! Alright. It's true, though. Okay, no, really, stop. Alright. How did the culprit enter the lab? See, there is another door over there.
Hey! There's another door!
I get it!
Yeah.
Since we proved that every possibility was wrong, a new one has appeared!
Interesting.
Oh, good.
The Mystery Labyrinth not only materializes the case, but also changes based on your investigation.
Right. Something felt off about those other routes. It's almost like we were forced to choose the wrong way.
But by eliminating each wrong answer one by one, you opened the path to the right answer.
You sound disappointed.
Answer, yeah.
Who cares? Let's just see what's in the final route!
Okay. No, stop. I can't even sight the doors, honey.
They
Enter and
use
kill via
projection
spectral.
to enter and kill him?
Then, the culprit... I can't believe the culprit entered the labyrinth with us. That's never happened before. How dare you
You can't touch him, though.
There is no escape! Once the Mystery Labyrinth is solved, the culprit will be judged! Master, let's finish up this Mystery Labyrinth and both kill this dude!
Hold on!
Not him. Dummy, you say you rely on me, that I rely on you a lot, but look at you. You're as dumb as a board, I don't know. Plank from Ed, Edd n Eddy smarter than you.
Another trap?
That's why I said to wait.
Flying.
There's no way Vivia's the culprit.
That's right.
Prove it and beat this thing! I won't be convinced until you do!
Gosh. Lady, what is wrong with you? Returning Topia spectral projection is wrong because those form traits. Obviously, it was really security log. Alright.
To begin with, nothing can be touched while in ghost form. He couldn't have held the murder weapon, the knife. So it's
That's
not
right.
possible that he stabbed the doctor. Now do you trust Vivia?
Master, I've said this 1,000 times, but a detective must suspect everything. Besides, it's
Everything?
his fault for being so sketchy. The way he looks, how he talks, everything is super suspicious.
Sorry.
I will admit that, yeah.
I do try to stay out of sight.
Anyway, let's go back.
Out of sight, yeah. Out of sight, out of mind, you know? That's probably what his motto is. Out of sight, out of mind. Or out of sight,
If
out
she's
of
not the
mind.
culprit, then we're back to square one.
Let's try going back to the fork in the path. Maybe something else changed.
Okay. Hopefully something changed, dude. Because if not, I don't know. We give up. Just give up, man. Give up. There is no saving this night. Give up. Okay. I don't even remember the full lyrics to that song, dude. Alright.
Nothing's changed.
There aren't any
That's
new
not good.
doors. What?
Should we
There's
like puzzle
nowhere
time,
to
maybe?
go? What was the point of eliminating all the other paths?
Come on.
Don't
Come
start with
on!
that again. How about you help us for a change? You better cooperate. Unless you want to get
Oh, boy.
chopped up by Master Solution Blade.
Oh, hold on,
Shut up.
Shinigami.
I don't want to get chopped up. I dislike pain immensely. But you know,
Oh, wow.
the journey up to now wasn't a waste. We did eliminate many possibilities.
But that means nothing
True.
if we can't reach the truth.
Nothing. Why do you want the truth in the first place?
Huh?
It's easy to say you want the truth. But are you sure you can handle it? No matter
wonder if
how
he'll
cruel
remember
the
this.
truth may be.
Can I
no.
handle it?
I'm still not
like
sure
what they were
if
asking
you're
for.
the kind of person who can. I bet you're not sure either. That's why you're still so hesitant. This mystery
Do you blame me?
labyrinth also reflects your reluctance. Maybe that's why you can't reach the truth.
What are you talking about?
This isn't Persona 4,
I've said it
exactly.
before, and
Reach
I'll
out
say
for
it
the truth.
again. I won't hesitate to expose the truth.
So you still haven't realized it? Guess you're not quite there yet. Well, that's fine for now. But eventually, you'll be forced to make a choice. When that happens,
Chapter 5.
you have to prove your
At the end of the
conviction
chapter?
and expose the
This is
truth.
the end of the chapter, but
Enough nonsense.
Like you
Let's
said,
find
yeah.
some clues.
As an apology for the distraction, let me tell you something. This labyrinth
what?
appears to change shape by reflecting our investigation. So,
Okay.
instead of following the revealed path, isn't it possible to carve your own path?
Carve my own path? That's right, Shinigami! We can create
I
new
carved
routes
my
for our
own path.
directions.
You followed your route. No!
Maybe we can do it here.
I just thought of that song.
Sometimes, just a slight change in perspective is enough to completely change how you see things.
So if I change my perspective here, I might see something new. I see.
Yeah.
I was so focused on how to overcome the security system. But that's not right. I need to change my perspective and think about who could have overcome it.
Don't box yourself
That's right.
in with your own assumptions.
Okay, I'll give it a shot.
I hate when the anemic vampire tells us what to do.
Ha!
But if Master wants to, then fine.
Yeah, you listen to me.
I'll lend you my power. Lay it all out, Master.
Her smile is definitely great. I'll admit that. I like her smile. She cannot be best girl because she's too insane and weird, you know? But yeah, alright, here we go. With this minigame again. Why in a barrel? Like shooting fish in a barrel? No, like shooting Shinigami in a barrel, you know? Alright, so... Yeah, no, let's do, okay, those two have been eliminated because of my whole thing here. What is Mikhail crime security system? Wait, is it Amapal? Oh, robot, that's Amapal. We need A. Need that. I didn't. I wish you could speed this thing up, though. That's like the one thing. Alright, we're just gonna give it a third. Alright, chamber. FU, yeah. FU, yeah, exactly. Did I miss it? I think I missed it, dude. Wait, it's it's just L, okay. I don't know why I thought there was two letters there. Pal. Alright. I don't want to see this girl. What are you gonna do now? Is that a new pose? I think that is. Okay, stop. Oh man, that's Shinigami with her OnlyFans account, you know? That's what that whole scene is right there, you know? It's like inappropriate. Little Timmy can be watching. Alright. That one was honestly pretty easy. Alright, new path opened. Stairs. Oh man, stairs.
A new route appeared.
Yeah. No, that's all thanks to me.
Perhaps I said too
Maybe a little bit
much.
of Vivia too.
Well, nothing has been solved yet.
I wish you'd express yourself a little better. How can we tell if you're happy or sad?
I've never
He's
been
both.
happy or sad in my entire
You
life.
sound kind of sad. There it is.
Die someday.
This guy's hot.
What's with you saying that?
Anyway,
Exactly.
Let's explore this new route.
Okay. Yo. Let's keep going. Is he following me, by the way? No? You just gonna stand over there, Vivia? Okay, he's just gonna stand over there. There, wait, is he following me now? Vivia? He's just still standing there, okay. Yeah, he'd rather not walk up these stairs. I don't blame him. These are like the stairs in Kung Fu Panda that are super long and everything. Alright, whatever, we're going through. We're going through.
When you think about who could get past security, the only option we know of is Amapal.
So it could have been the one other scientist guy. I'm telling you, it might be
We're gonna
him.
Get through security ourselves.
But it's just a toy robot, right? How is it related to the
Could be the
case?
guy who made him.
I don't know.
Probably
yet,
is.
But since Amapal can get through security, it must be important.
Uh-huh. Telling you, it's the guy who made Amapal, that one short scientist guy. It most likely is him. I don't know if he'd be the hitman, but like, I don't know. He definitely wasn't the other guy. What if the hitman is his son or something?
Sealed off here too.
Hey, there's an intercom. Maybe someone will respond if you use it.
No way.
I try, but I doubt it. Oh, what?
Huh? Doctor?
Huh? Wait. What the? Wait. Who are you?
So you said, who are you before?
Somebody come help me!
Isn't this the footage of when the doctor was attacked?
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, what's this?
The mystery materialized. It must be related to what the doctor just said.
Yeah. Oh gosh. No! That hurts! Who are you was directed at who?
So the question is, who did the doctor say Who
The culprit?
Huh?
There's a couch right there sitting on.
I don't get how you can keep reading at a time like this.
He doesn't care. No one, Amapal. It couldn't be Amapal. Either the culprit or no one. What if it's no one? No one? Okay. Looks like that was right. Usually if you're wrong, it just like hurts you or whatever.
Chat didn't activate. Does that mean we found the right answer? Huh? So the right answer is no one? Why would the doctor say, "Who are you?" if no one was there?
The security was still
Planned
active at
death?
the time, so no one could enter the doctor's lab, right? And that
Could
was
be an old
before I
message.
borrowed Amapal. So the
Yeah,
only
true.
explanation is that no one was there.
Why would he say that if no one was there?
I think if we go there, we'll find the answer.
What? That route's obviously just a side road. Who cares what the old geezer was thinking anyway?
But it looks like this is the only way we
Oh,
can go.
we probably should know right now.
Besides, I am curious about what was going through his mind. It could be an important
Right.
factor in solving the mystery behind this case.
Still, being forced to take a side route is too much trouble. Makes me wish I was dead.
Stop it with the whole, oh, I was crap. I don't want to hear it, my guy.
So, Master, do you have an idea about what the geezer was thinking?
Not yet. but
I don't know.
think it has to do with why he said, "Who are you?" I think the doctor was putting on an act.
Yeah, he wanted to leave Kanai Ward.
The doctor put on an act for a reason, but I have no idea why. We have to figure that out by going down this doctor's motive route.
Okay. Let's head in. Alright. Moving on. Alright, we'll go down some rock. Uh-oh. Again? You're back for more, huh?
He's here too?
You rats
He's
keep
always here.
scurrying around. Do you really think you'll discover Dr. Huesca's motive this way? Good luck with that.
I still can't with Huesca being
He
started
had
with an
no
H.
motive at all.
Well, you said there's nothing here. Let's head back.
We can't do
I
that.
wish it was that simple, dude.
If he's trying to block our path, then this route must be important.
Nah, fine.
I'm only here because you maggots piss me off. So, I'm
course.
gonna end you here and now!
Bring it on, dude. You're gonna defeat me that easily. I'm more cooler than you. I'm more powerful. I suppose. The other sound effects sound a lot like the Persona 5 sound effects and everything. Let's go. Doctor's email records.
This was all part of the doctor's plan? He didn't have a plan at all.
Alright, let's see what we got here.
That exchange on the intercom wasn't an act.
Okay.
There was no reason to put on a show.
I don't want to.
The doctor
don't
misunderstood.
Come on, that text is slow.
You probably don't know this. Huesca put his soul into
Got
his
it.
work. The research was going well. The
Okay.
doctor was loyal to Amaterasu.
I don't know about that, dude. He wanted to leave here.
No, the doctor was planning on betraying Amaterasu Corporation. He was trying to escape Kanai Ward. He said so in the
That's right.
messages he wrote.
He got his emails.
You little...
Get lost, dude. Bye-bye! Yeah, you thought I forgot about that, huh? I don't think so. I don't forget these things. Okay, maybe sometimes I will
Yomi's
forget.
rebuttal? What was that? What was he trying to deny? Why was he covering up the doctor's motives?
I think he was part of it.
Seems that this case
Doctor was trying to
involves the
escape or whatever.
inner workings of Amaterasu.
Right. The doctor was going to betray Amaterasu.
Yeah.
Whoever he was emailing knew that. So the doctor locked himself in the lab to protect himself from that person.
Perhaps
Even Yomi.
the doctor's act had something to do with that.
That's right. I said, like, maybe last episode that maybe there was a possibility that he swapped it out with the dummy, and that wasn't the real doctor. That could be a possibility. Could be.
It's the security gate. Everything's locked up.
Yep. Good God. Isn't there a safer way to do this? How Dr. Plane escape kind of work?
Which means this is a
Alright.
complex problem. We have to choose the right door and insert the correct solution key.
This is way more hassle than before. Guess I'll leave it to you, Yuma.
As always.
Always my fault, you know? Well, my duty or whatever. What is this? It's a tiny text to terrorist bombing? What the heck? Blackout? Swapping places. Swapping places. Be it. This, I remember I said this in the last episode. Alright, 2 7 back. Nice. I'm gonna be careful of death. Like this. Could it be this? That'll be the doctor's notes. It'd be a doctor's notes, yeah. Heck yeah, let's go! Watch one of these days gonna be like, heck no, this is the wrong way.
The door actually opened.
So it was a dummy.
Let Yuma handle it.
I called that in the last episode too.
You weren't a phantom?
And I had no idea, I swear, I had no idea that it was a dummy last episode or right now or whatever. I just kind of figured, like, could it be? Yeah. Oh, hey, it's Shinra again. No, stop! This place really does remind me of Shinra from Final Fantasy VII.
So the doctor tried to swap places with someone else to escape from Amaterasu. The notes he left behind in the lab hinted at his plan.
You mean the diagram with the sulfuric acid being poured on someone?
Yeah, he was going to swap places with a corpse, then melt it with acid. He wanted to disfigure it beyond recognition. That's how he planned to fake his own death.
At the very least, did it buy him enough time to escape Kanai Ward? Or so he thought.
Wow! Melting a corpse with sulfuric acid? Yay! So cool and grotesque!
Oh, wow.
So who was the substitute supposed to be?
Maybe the hitman. The doctor was under surveillance by Amaterasu.
That photo we saw last
Still
episode.
looking for a chance to escape. When he learned
Probably
the
was
hitman
him.
was
The
after
guy
him,
who stabbed Chief
he
Yako.
figured his chance had arrived. The doctor was hoping to use the security system to kill the hitman and use the body as a decoy.
Now that I think about it, the doctor did seem to be waiting for the hitman to arrive.
The hitman hasn't arrived yet. When will he show up? Don't tell me this so-called first-rate hitman was captured by Peace.
Oh yeah, he said that.
But the hitman never did show up. That's why the doctor had a sudden change of plan.
And that was the act he put on by asking, "Who are you?"
Perhaps that was a trap to lure you in, Yuma.
He was trying to lure Master?
He considered taking advantage of the detectives, since the hitman never showed up. So if he called for help, he would charge into the lab, not
I mean, it's
knowing
actually being
anything
helpful
about
now.
the security system, and thereby acquire the corpse he needed as his decoy.
That seems overly complicated. Like those guys who overthink asking girls out.
It's tougher than anything.
Well, he
Elevator.
couldn't have used another researcher.
Can I go up here?
Someone would have noticed their absence.
Visible wall, I can't.
He needed visitors. People
go here?
from
No.
outside to pull it off.
Okay, let's just keep going then. It's the elevator that led to the secret lab. Alright, let's go up.
So if I didn't know about the security and had rushed into the lab...
You'd be a super sexy skeleton right now.
Sexy? You had to say sexy?
You want that?
But the doctor's plan failed, and he actually got boom killed by the hitman. I get what he was trying to do, but what about the impossible murder?
Assuming the attack on the doctor was just an act when we saw him through the intercom, we at least know for sure the real attack hadn't happened yet.
In other words, the culprit entered the lab after that exchange. So the problem is, when did they actually enter?
Alright. We're in the lab. Oh, what the heck is this?
Where are we?
This place
The heck is
a
this?
real mystery. Then again, I suppose that checks out.
Huh?
We're puppets now.
Yeah! Master, this looks like an important turning point! So,
What the heck?
is that your final answer?
I haven't said anything yet.
What is this, a game show? Corbett entered the lab before Amapal.
Master,
I'd say
you need to
yes.
narrow down the timing for when the culprit got
Because there was someone who jumped off of him.
Now then, here's our fateful fork in the road. It's life or death. We're at the
brother.
crossroads of mystery and solution. This earth-shattering choice may be your last now, Master. Which one will you choose?
I love her holding a mic like that and everything. That's pretty funny. Alright, we got yes, we got no. I'm gonna go with yes here.
When I directed Amapal to go into the doctor's lab, he already had a knife stuck in him. Which means he was
right.
murdered before Amapal entered the doctor's lab.
Your answer?
That'd be correct, girl.
Is correct!
Let's go.
Congratulations!
Oh, brother. You're really nervous there, girl. No.
Talking about. Anyway,
This isn't a game show. I don't know why all of a sudden this happened. That's acting like we're puppets in a game show. Or whatever. Okay, now we're back to normal here.
Little by little, we're narrowing down when the culprit entered.
Yep.
But we still don't know how yet. It had to be between when we spoke to the doctor over the intercom and when Amapal entered his lab. During that time, the culprit entered
a lot of
the
thinking here,
doctor's
man.
lab and murdered him.
So the most likely time would be when you went to borrow Amapal, Master. The culprit
yeah.
had to have entered the lab then.
But Fubuki waited at the front chamber while Desuhiko and I went to borrow Amapal. She said
True.
no one entered or left the lab.
Maybe she's blind, you know? She ain't exactly the smartest fish in the barrel or whatever. I don't know, dude. Alright. We're here again. Okay, this is the same room we were at before, right? Yeah. Alright, what we got here?
Huh? We're back on the original path.
Maybe you're supposed to try opening that door now.
I'm sure that from here on out, it's not just about when, but also how the culprit got in. Yuma,
Yeah.
there's no need to push yourself if things get too hard.
No, I can do it. I'm
can do
going
it,
to
yeah.
solve it.
Heck yeah. Ugh. Where was the culprit before the crime? That's
This is
the building, right?
of the critical lab.
So we have to
Okay.
determine where the culprit was.
Says
before
that
the
the
murder.
doctor's lab. That's the tile room or whatever, and they got the
We'll have to
gas
solve it
room
one at
and
a
then the
time.
hallway.
Let's start with this
And
mystery.
that's the room where we're in right now.
If we know where the culprit was before they got in, this route will be clear too. Do you know where, Yuma?
Spot selection. Alright, could be. We're gonna try the hallway.
The culprit must have been here.
Yeah, because like there was the thing he could hide in.
Yay! It opened!
After the exchange on the intercom, given there was always a detective at the front chamber, when we went to borrow Amapal, the culprit had to have already made their way inside. But
That's
the
right.
airlock is the only location that isn't affected by the security system. There.
The culprit had to be inside that decontamination device before committing the crime.
That's right, and that's the only place he can survive not counting the main room here. And even if it wasn't the main room, it was like, we're in here. We would have saw him, you know? Unless he like blended in the background?
But I thought he was just hiding in there to avoid being spotted after the crime. So you think the culprit was in there
more than that,
before
yeah.
the crime too?
Yeah, the culprit was waiting for their chance. But we had no idea when we sent Amapel into the airlock.
And from there,
Oh, what the heck?
you guided Amapel to the doctor's lab.
Yeah.
So the culprit entered the doctor's lab before.
What's that crap flying around?
How
Whoops.
would that be possible? Only
This place is
Amapel
falling apart right
could
now.
pass security, right?
Yeah, that's the next big question.
Yeah, there's a lot of questions here.
Maybe the culprit used
This place is
another
being
Amapel
destroyed.
unit.
No.
No one's gonna
Researcher
reference
mentioned
the
there
place
was
being
only
destroyed.
one functioning Amapel.
Which
Too much walking
means
forward, man.
The Amapel Yuma controlled was the only one that could get past security.
That's right.
So the culprit must have taken advantage of Master's Amapel to get into the doctor's lab.
Yeah, that's the only way. But how did they use it? There's no solving the doctor's murder until we figure that out.
Oh, damn, please. Yep.
I have an idea. Will you hear me out?
Sure, I guess.
How about giving up?
Dude,
I'm getting tired.
Nope, motion
I get
denied.
getting tired, but nope. Not right now. We gotta stop before we enter that door. What's happening here? Again.
Another fork in the road. Such a complicated mystery labyrinth.
Yep, it is. New slicing of my neck is also complicated. How did the culprit use Amapel?
Beyond each problem lies the truth. We're definitely getting closer to the heart
I mean,
of this
they
mystery.
bounced off his head, right? His weapon has a shield, neither. Neither, right? Cause they ain't no weapon or shield. Neither. Okay. I guess this is right.
Do you think neither is really the right answer?
Given the process of elimination, that must be it. Amapel's hands aren't designed to hold anything, so it couldn't use
right.
the knife to murder the doctor, which means Amapel wasn't the murder weapon, and the culprit could use it as a shield. It can't
Oh man, I don't know why I'm yawning so much.
And the high voltage shock would
It's only
destroy
7
it.
o'clock in the evening.
So then, how did the culprit use Amapel?
I think we'll find out if we continue down this path.
Yep. Oh boy.
That was the wrong answer! Come on, Master!
Shut up, girl. You can float. Why are you falling down here with us? Makes no sense. Oh, back here.
Huh? Where?
We've been here before. It looks like we've been brought back.
But the door we opened earlier is closed again. Why's that?
Yeah, I wonder why.
Okay. Where was the culprit before the crime?
Huh? Even the question is the same. Does that mean
Yeah.
we gotta do it all over again?
Well, the logic is still sound. There's no other hiding spot for the culprit besides the airlock.
So you want to choose the same answer and keep going?
If you do, you'll just repeat the whole process again. We'll just be brought back here if we can't figure
Yeah.
out how did the culprit
any
use
puzzle, maybe?
Amapel. And I refuse to walk any more than I have to.
Hey, don't sit down!
Of course. Don't sit
What should I
down.
do?
Stand up! Stand up right now!
Stop it.
Oh, brother.
Leave me alone.
If you want me to leave you alone, then help my useless master out!
Fine. Just one thing then. We're back at where was the culprit before the crime? Because you're stuck at how did the culprit use Amapel? With that in mind,
Yeah.
these two questions are connected.
Connected? Both the culprit's location and how Amapal was used?
Help him out more! More!
The culprit was hiding in the airlock, where you
Calm
also
down.
left the robot. Right at that moment, only the culprit and Amapal were there. So maybe the culprit did something.
Huh.
The culprit did something to Amapal?
Clues are always there, right under your nose. It's a detective's job to notice them. Did you notice anything strange back then? Any tiny detail?
Amapal getting kicked down, I guess.
Try to remember.
Something strange. Hey! Now that you mention it, back then...
What is it? Is it
Oh,
he
hey,
fell
the
over?
screen lit up. So this is what Amapal sees. It's like the cockpit of a
I
mecha.
don't remember this part. I don't think.
What was that?
Wait. Now I remember that part. Yeah, I remember that actually.
I thought it was state of the art.
Yeah, that's right. That happened.
No, it's alright. It's stabilized. There was a moment when the camera stopped functioning while I was controlling Amapal. It returned to
He'd
normal.
be riding on top of him?
Maybe.
See? I told you it was
He's
right
lying down
under your
again.
nose. You don't need any additional help from me, right?
That was a clue to help solve this mystery?
Actually,
Yes, so.
everything in this world is a key to solving mysteries. You just haven't
That
noticed.
sounds like something Fred from Scooby-Doo would say.
Perhaps there is more you're overlooking. Was there anything else unusual?
Something unusual.
The whole thing was unusual.
Missed.
Anything else? It's not like Amapal's camera showed the culprit.
Wait, that's it!
Huh?
Oh yeah, that's it.
Think about it. Wasn't that strange? The culprit must have gotten ahead of Amapal, but why didn't they ever show up on the camera? If the culprit went past Amapal to enter the doctor's lab, they would have been spotted for sure.
Now that you mention
They would have, yep.
But nobody showed up on camera. How did the culprit manage to pull that off? How can you move from the airlock to the doctor's lab without appearing even once on Amapal's camera?
Hey, aren't you just adding another mystery?
No. All the pieces are here.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yuma. The mysteries you face now can be solved with a single answer.
A single answer?
Answer.
Sheesh. I talk too much.
Not enough's more like it, dude. What's happening here? The culprit used Amapal. Why didn't the culprit appear on camera? What caused Amapal's malfunction in the airlock?
Now, it's a Pandora's box of mysteries!
Let's stay calm and think about it. There's plenty of time.
I don't think so.
Not. I'll keep reading while you wrap things up.
He's too relaxed.
All it takes is one answer to solve these mysteries. Use those weak brain cells of yours and think!
Culprit's location. Amapal's usage. Its malfunction. Why didn't the culprit appear on camera? All this can be solved with just one answer?
Yeah, I think it's over. You got a time limit? On top of Amapal's head? That's fragmentation? Culprit jumped on it? On top of the head?
The culprit
Like that,
rode
yeah.
Amapal's head, using it as a method of transportation.
Heck yeah.
The door opened!
With every open door, it will be harder for you to turn back. Are you sure you want to keep going?
Absolutely. I will find the truth no matter what.
I see his reflection over there. Oh, I didn't mean to skip that, by the way. Alright. Another question solved. Let's go.
Hey,
Let's
you said
continue.
the culprit rode on top of Amapal. What did
That's
you
right.
mean by that?
He rode on top of his head.
The culprit rode Amapel and used it to get through.
Alright.
After we left Amapel in the airlock, the culprit came out of the decontamination device. Then they jumped on Amapel's head. The disruption in the footage was from the impact.
That's insane.
Is it?
Yep.
I think it's fairly reasonable. Amapel can withstand up to 100 kilograms of weight. So
Damn.
someone riding on it shouldn't affect its functionality.
The shoe print on Amapel's head wasn't caused by someone.
That's right.
It was left there from the culprit hopping on and off.
After that, the culprit simply rode on it as it moved toward the doctor's lab. By doing so, the culprit was able to evade the camera and remain hidden as they made their way through the lab.
You're right.
Heck yeah.
It's true. Then it does solve all of the previous mysteries. Imagining the culprit riding on a robot makes me laugh.
But Yuma,
Why are you laughing so hard at that?
have you not realized it? You're still missing something. One major mystery remains.
Okay.
What's with that huge sign?
The greatest
Yeah, I know.
mystery of this case should appear soon.
Oh yeah, probably.
The thought of it gets me
Like,
feeling
who did it?
This case's greatest mystery?
So it looks like the doctor actually did die. But like, he's just gonna use Yuma's body or one of the detectives' body to do it. Yeah.
That means the doctor's lab is just beyond it. If we can get through here, we'll reach the goal, yeah?
Yeah. Oh gosh. When did the culprit get off Amapel?
Is this?
Probably when the door was opening, right? I think so, because that took so long for the door to open and everything.
Well, this is the mystery to be solved, so let's clear it out.
Okay.
Beats me.
Wait, oh, he's not even just saying anything. Would it have been possible for them to get into the room ahead of us? It took him forever to deactivate that while opening the door. Yeah. And go to the door before opening the door. That's gonna be like, while the door was opening, right? Yeah, right here, because it took so long.
The culprit murdered the doctor before Amapel entered the room, which means the culprit had to have gotten ahead of Amapel at some point. It was when the door first opened. At that moment, the culprit snuck into the doctor's room.
Yeah, when the doors were slowly opening, just like this. That's when the culprit took their chance.
I mean, jumped over that
The
thing?
moment there was enough space for a person to slip through, the culprit hopped off and went inside.
Like this?
Oh boy. Alright. Alright, we're doing good. I'll just keep going here. Oh, yeah, I thought so. I just saw this room and then I'm like, okay, here we go with another one of these. What's up, man?
Haven't reached the goal. I thought we could get into the doc's lab now.
Is this a joke to you? Your deduction is full of holes.
It could be you, man.
If this is a joke, it's not very funny.
Master, you know what to do.
Of course.
Kick his ass, yeah. Alright.
I'll take your
What's up,
garbage
Vivia?
deduction and toss it in the trash. I am the saint of Kanai Ward.
No, you are not.
Filth like you.
You're the devil, Kanai Ward's more like it. Here's a deathmatch. Here we go. Number 3. Okay. We're gonna pause here. We're gonna do will probably be Amapel's design, right?
Culprit hopped off Amapel as the door opened. Then slipped.
Dude, that thing is so slow. It's too slow.
I think the slaughter artist. Think about it. If Amapel's line of sight changed just a bit.
Nope, stop right there.
Amapel is designed so that when its hand is stretched out, it won't execute any other inputs. That's why when it was pressing the button for the door, the culprit didn't show up on the camera.
You little maggots. Don't get so full of yourselves. You're not getting out of here alive.
It could definitely be him. Then I just think about it, what if it's actually the monster there, you know? Alright. We survived another deathmatch. Dude, those words, some of them are so slow.
So Amapel couldn't move while the door was opening. That's when the culprit took their chance.
That's right.
Since the door opens outward, it's possible to take advantage of the blind spot it creates. That's how the culprit managed to stay outside the camera's view as they entered the doctor's room.
Yeah.
So it's an elaborate murder that took advantage of Amapel's design, and even the direction the door opens.
Yep.
Whoever planned this must have really wanted the doctor dead. I guess you can call it an obsession. How scary.
Look, there's
Passageway.
the persona again. For a second there.
Where will it take us? Perhaps a suite with the culprit's obsession on full display? A room of nightmares?
Knock it off with the weird soliloquies. Let's go.
You're really going?
Soliloquies.
Huh?
Okay, another one. Yep.
Hey, Yuma. When the culprit entered the doctor's room while the door was open,
Huh? Yeah?
at the time, the doctor was in the room, right? If
Yeah.
the door opened and an intruder entered, how could the doctor not have noticed?
So what if he did
Silent
notice?
kill?
It's not a big deal.
Yes. And if he had noticed an
It
intruder,
is, yeah. He
the
had to
doctor
have noticed
would
that.
have turned to face him, which means
Oh,
he wouldn't have been stabbed in the back.
he's got a point.
Is right. Your logic is flawed.
Hey, what are you, on the phantom side now?
Listen to my incredible
He's right,
words
though.
of wisdom. Your crappy
got no
deduction
words
is
of
worth
wisdom,
less
dude.
than shit! Everything you do is a fucking mistake!
Alright, man. If we gotta do this again, fine. Is this what we're doing? We're just gonna fight you to the end, you know? Put him up. Take some of this, take some of this. That's what it seems like it's happening right now, dude. Alright, here we go. Freezing deathmatch. Let's do this. Alright. No decisions here.
Your deduction is
Let's go what to do here.
inconsistent. It's full of inconsistencies!
Oh yeah?
By your logic,
Dude.
even if the doctor could be stabbed, it wouldn't be from behind.
Go on. This one. That was barely in time, dude.
No.
That was like seconds.
Did stab the doctor in the back. That's how the body was discovered.
That's why I'm saying your deduction is inconsistent. By your logic, the doctor couldn't have been murdered in that way!
Alright. So we're gonna go ahead and equip, let's say, information on Dr. Huesca. We're gonna do that.
Culprit quickly entered the lab. But the
Oh, that was
doctor was in
close.
the room at the time, right?
Okay, I don't need to
There's no way he missed an intruder. Running is noisy. So Huesca
Oh, is that gonna hit me?
turned to face the culprit. And his chest would have been stabbed, not his back. Unless you think the doctor was asleep. Is there any trace of him being drugged?
I don't think so, no.
Even if he didn't look back from his desk, he would have heard someone coming.
Oh yeah? Let's slash that.
Wait, The doctor had trouble hearing. That's why he didn't notice the intruder.
That's right, he did.
Now
He
you're
does, yeah.
spouting nonsense. Say whatever you want, it won't save you. There's a gaping hole in your logic. And there's no way you're gonna fill it at this rate, because you, more than anyone else, you're the one refusing to see the truth right before your eyes.
Oh my gosh, dude. Ugh.
What? I refuse to see the truth? Vivia said the same thing.
It's strange,
What?
don't you think? Isn't it about time you noticed that something's off here?
Huh?
There's a lot of stuff that's off
You've
here.
solved many mysteries up to now, yet none of them are directly connected to the culprit's identity.
That's because the culprit is the hitman.
If that's the case, why haven't you reaped the hitman's soul? And that would end the labyrinth.
It's not that easy. The culprit will fight back, unless we solve all the mysteries first. Hang on.
Yeah.
What are you getting at?
There's more to it than this.
My
It's gonna be a
eyes.
different result, isn't it?
The reason a single mystery hasn't been directly connected to the culprit is because of Yuma's reluctance. It's pushing away the mysteries that lead to the culprit.
Huh?
Subconsciously, you're closing your eyes to the truth. That's
Oh,
why
you think so?
you haven't touched on the hole in your reasoning.
What hole?
Whatever, that's enough. Just ignore this guy and keep going.
Hey!
There's more to it. I need a pull. A lot of thinking here, man. Big brain plays, you know? Alright. At least the loading screens aren't as long around here.
Yuma,
That's a
Yuma.
benefit for this area. Yes.
Jeez, go away!
you know what I'm talking about, don't you? The huge hole in this investigation.
What are
There's
you...
something wrong here.
Just ignore him.
Let's review
No,
the
there's something
deduction,
wrong here.
shall we? The culprit took advantage of Amapau's locked position and entered the lab. And before
Okay.
the robot entered the room, that person stabbed the doctor from behind. However, they bumped into Amapau while escaping, causing it to fall over. That was obviously a mistake, but since it wasn't captured on video, they were able to avoid detection.
Okay.
After that, the culprit went inside the decontamination device in the airlock to hide from you.
That's correct. So what's the hole in my deduction?
It's before all of that. It remains the case's greatest mystery.
Which is?
There's something wrong here.
How did the culprit get past security?
What?
We already told you that. The culprit rode on top of Amapau as Master controlled it and was taken all the way to the doctor's lab.
But if someone was riding on it, how did they get past the high voltage shocks in the panel chamber?
Oh,
Oh, that's right. He's got a point there. Uh-oh, here we go again? Is there a 5?
This is the end for you! You have nowhere left to go!
oh come on.
Shut up, dude. You said it like the last few times.
I won't let you maggots ruin the peace of Kanai Ward! As the king of Amaterasu
You're in the wrong thing,
Corporation and
Kanai
the
Ward.
guardian of Kanai Ward! I will stop you here and now!
Perhaps this too is an obsession. Why does he insist on covering up the truth? Tell me, what will you do, Yuma? Are you going to stay willfully blind?
No, I'll fight.
No.
Whether it's subconscious or not, I won't look away from the truth. I'll find the truth no matter what. This is for the Chief and everyone at the Nocturnal Detective Agency.
Heck yeah.
Good luck! You'll never find it. You'll scurry around this labyrinth forever, like blind mice. You'll rot away in it, looking
Nice.
for an answer that will never come!
Like the 3 blind mice from Shrek? Or the story or whatever? I never actually read that story, by the way. I read the 3 blind mice from Shrek, but that's how I know them, okay? Oh, man. Isn't Shrek amazing? Okay. Alright, let's do this. Here's a deathmatch. This is like number 5, right? 4 or 5, something like that. Alright, this should be the high voltage. Alright, let's Spooky's Forte, okay.
Shit deductions. We still haven't solved the greatest mystery. How did the culprit get past the security? The critical lab security system was always live.
Hit to the side, trying to die too quickly there.
There was no way to reach the doctor.
Dude, this is fast.
The panel chamber shocks would have fried the culprit. That security system?
Okay.
No living human can breach it.
Do that one there. Oh, he's down. He's down this time. In a loading screen. Oh, brother. This one doesn't even have tips on it, dude. Just like the spinning thing there.
A human could get past the panel chamber by using Fubuki's Forte. In fact, that's how we got past the panels. The high voltage shocks kept destroying Amapel, but we reversed time every time.
That's right.
Correct.
That's right.
So whenever it was struck by
Heck was that lag?
you went back in time. But while that was occurring, the culprit, a human, was riding on top of Amapel. That person was burnt to a crisp every time you failed.
But
Ooh.
Which means
I tell
you
twice,
killed
didn't
the
I?
culprit over and over again.
Vivia,
If only you had chosen to remain ignorant, I would have walked beside you in silence. But
Vivia?
if you intend to seek the truth, then I must stand in your way.
were you?
Vivia, were you?
Why are you doing that?
He's going to betray you, Master.
Betray me?
You're the
It's
killer?
up to you, Yuma. This is your final chance to save the world you believe in. What are you
Vivia,
going to
you're the
do?
killer?
It's time to decide your past and your future.
Why, Vivia?
Vivia? You gotta be kidding me. Vivia is the culprit? Vivia, you're the culprit? Okay, this is different now. Please be too lazy to do anything. Dude. No way. Stand by me like the movie? Could be a toxic gas probably.
Yes.
This is weird, dude.
How did the culprit bypass the toxic gas chamber? It's impossible to avoid the gas. The culprit would surely die. You should already know this, right? The gas is a special trait.
Thought I could jump over that.
The gas can see through even a gas mask.
Yeah.
No ability can nullify its toxicity. Once it hits you, you're done for.
Yeah, okay.
You die before reaching Huesca.
See that? Vivia. What the hell, man? Was it you in the photo? Or maybe... Could it have been the chief? In the photo?
If you pass through the toxic gas, you'll die. But you'll have 30 minutes before it kills you.
Could it have been the chief in the photo now that I think about it? Because,
Which means you could survive for
or maybe it
30
was Vivia?
minutes.
What? Don't tell me.
There are no gas masks here that can block this toxic gas. And no fortes that can nullify it. There's only one
Yeah.
way you could get through it. You do nothing. You endure it in hopes of Amapel taking you to the next room.
Oh, brother.
Then The culprit didn't do anything to counteract it and just passed through the toxic gas?
It's the only explanation that makes sense.
Yeah.
This is the truth. I can't believe it, but if the culprit really did just endure the toxic gas,
Then they...
the culprit is...
It appears you finally glimpsed the truth. Well, how does it feel to have your world shatter before your eyes? Isn't this
Bro.
what you wanted?
What's he talking about?
Yomi's Mystery Phantom and Vivia are both right, subconsciously. I didn't want to know the truth.
Huh?
Vivia was the killer?
The Mystery Labyrinth was withholding the mysteries that led to the culprit. And that's because it's a reflection of my own reluctance.
Master, what's wrong? Do you know who the culprit is? It's the hitman, right?
The truth is worthless.
Oh my god.
Nothing has less value in this isolated, rainy city. No one wants the truth. Not even you! Now, rot away and die right here! No one will get in my way. Kanai Lord, Amaterasu, they both belong to me!
Shut up, dude. I'm sick and tired of you. Alright, dude. Here we go. Let's do this. Freezing deathmatch.
If the culprit
gotta do
carried
this
out the
again here.
crime like you deduced, then they should be dead from the toxic gas.
Dude, this thing is throwing me
No
off.
one at the scene has died from poison.
Okay,
If you can understand that,
we got no solution to use by this one.
what are you still doing here?
You're
Okay.
right that no one in that lab died from that toxic gas. But that was part of the culprit's plan from the beginning. They planned to distort the facts of their death.
Yuma, are you sure you want to face the truth? Your world will
Gee.
fall apart.
It might not be Vivia, it might be the chief. Because the chief was gonna die. Is it really the
Your
chief?
deduction is wrong.
This thing is fast as fuck. I try, I saw that one coming there.
It's not even worth debating. Is this the best you can do to refute it?
Maybe?
Just give up and die!
What? The hitman?
Expose the truth.
The culprit misrepresented their death by using the hitman.
It was Chief Yako.
The
No
culprit
way.
realized their plan would be exposed if someone in the lab died from toxic gas, so they used the hitman to cover up their own death.
Use the hitman?
Meaning,
Oh
the
man.
hitman wasn't hired
That's
to
him,
assassinate
Chief,
the
yeah.
doctor. They were hired to cover up the culprit's death by toxic gas.
Huh? The hitman's target was the culprit? Not the doctor? But the doctor was stabbed by the knife with the inscribed F. Doesn't that belong to the hitman?
All you would need is a similar knife. The story of Fate
Yeah.
the Slaughter Artist using a knife inscribed with the letter F is well known.
Nah, we leave it alone until we receive further orders. Did you see the knife stuck in his back? It's the one that Fink the Slaughter Artist uses, right? I've heard about his knives inscribed with the letter F.
So,
Yeah.
it was all a ruse? The real culprit made it look like the hitman did it?
Stop. Stop, 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 stop! You useless garbage! To hell with detectives and the truth! I won't let you have your way in my city! There is no real
Ain't your
culprit.
city, dude.
Dr. Huesca was killed by the hitman!
Huh? What's going on?
Hitman.
Who's the real culprit?
The real culprit, The real culprit is...
The time has finally come. It's time for you to acknowledge what you've known all along. If the tiny crack spreads any further, the mirror will shatter, exposing the chaos of the real world. Knowing this, will you still expose the truth?
Yato.
Show me your conviction.
The clues pointing to the identity of the hitman's target. I know. I've known all along.
Now, expose the truth. Do it if you want to burn the world down.
Ooh. Alright. Beat Yomi with a key. That's photo. That's Chief Yako. Listen to this music, my guy. That's the Chief. I remember in one episode, he said it's always hard to, like, lose someone you love, when he was talking about Yuma and Kurumi. And, like, I thought about that for some reason. I thought, like, you know, that'd be a reference to his backstory, being like, he lost the love of his life or something. That woman's the love of his life. So it's a photo, guys. Here we go.
The bloodstained photo found in the hallway near the lab. There was a person pictured with a woman. That was the hitman's target. The real culprit behind this case. The blood obscured the person's face, but I know who it is. It could only be one person. It could only be...
How do you know? That person in the photo is the hitman's target. And who is it?
It's...
No. Stop! Don't you dare say another word! No one wants the truth!
I don't understand, but good luck,
I'm
Master.
sorry, new girl.
I'm always by your side, haunting you.
Haunting you. Oh, 8 options here. It's the Chief. And then just some random like, oh, that's the hitman. Who's the true culprit? Well. Hold on. Is there anything else there? Alright. I'm sorry, Chief. I wish it was Yomi.
Damn it.
Huh?
You didn't notice the photo that was saved?
Chief.
Chief.
Yako.
No. No, Chief. Oh no. Dude. Ah. You gotta be kidding me.
Huh? Why? Why is Fuzzhead here?
Chief Yako was the only person attacked by the hitman in the lab. In other words, the Chief was the hitman's target. But Chief Yako tried to hide that photo by tossing it behind the houseplant. He hid it knowing it'd be an important clue. And that's because the person in the photo is Chief Yako himself. It was given to the hitman so he'd know his target. And the Chief tried to conceal it. Which means the blood covering the face on the photo was likely done on purpose.
Hold on, Master!
Wow. No, Chief.
Are you serious? You're really saying Fuzzhead is the culprit?
No, I don't want to say it.
I don't buy it. You think he actually put together this elaborate murder? He's knocking on death's door just for this?
I don't want to believe it either. But there's no other way.
Don't forget this stuff.
Oh, okay, this again, Battle of Vivia. Why? Okay, like it seemed like Doctor indeed. Okay, the pandemic vampire is gonna throw questions at you back to back. Press that button when you got the right answer. They damage you, avoid all silent assault. Okay. Okay, gotcha. Right, Vivia,
The phantom vanished. The truth has been mostly exposed, and the labyrinth cannot function much longer. Anything I do now might not matter, but I'll do it anyway. Because it's something I must do. While the chief takes his final breaths.
Vivia.
Yuma. If Chief Yako is the culprit, then what about that death threat?
Since we're signing to play, shall be his atonement.
Why would the chief send it? If he was the killer. Answer me, Yuma.
Okay. Feel like the doctor's in danger.
By sending that note, everyone would believe the doctor's life was in danger, which was necessary for this sequence of events to take place. All the master detectives headed to the secret lab because of that note. Chief Yako brought them here to take advantage of their abilities and murder the doctor.
Huh? Their abilities?
But the death threat wasn't sent just to the detectives. The peacekeepers received it too. What was the point of that? Why put them on high alert? What is the truth behind it all?
Use ability? Dude, that's fast. You gotta be fast for that.
The note was sent to the peacekeepers because they were also part of the plan. When the peacekeepers received the note, they dispatched a lot of their personnel to the scene. The master detectives were able to take advantage of the commotion to enter the facility. They did it by disguising themselves as peacekeepers.
It would be convenient to have a lot of peacekeepers around if you want to get into the lab disguised as one.
This is why the peacekeepers also received the death threat.
Hey, you still want to do this? It's not too late to give up.
I am well aware of the danger. I haven't gotten this much exercise in a long time. But this is something I must do. I can't leave the chief like this.
Vivia.
I don't want the chief to die, man.
Let's continue, Yuma. So, everyone disguised themselves as peacekeepers and entered the lab. You were already at the lab, and that's where you met up with the chief, right?
Yes, but we decided to split up after the blackout occurred.
That's right, that happened.
Wait! That blackout should have caused a commotion. If we leave now, the peacekeepers will see us. I knew it. This place is crawling with them.
What do we do?
I'll draw their attention to buy some time. In the meantime, you two hurry to that dock.
The chief said he'd buy us some time, but he actually went and hid inside the airlock.
Was the blackout part of the plan? So the one who caused it, was that also the chief?
Caused the blackout. That's not the doctor. Be precise, man.
No, that's not it.
Slaughter artist. Okay.
The chief was with me in the security room at the time of the blackout. It's impossible for him to have caused it. So the only person it could be is the hitman. It must have been part of the job. He instructed the hitman to cause a blackout at a specific time.
But...
It made us think the doctor was in danger, so we'd go check on him. We used Amapal and Fortes to get through the tight security system. Chief Yako had it all planned out from the start. He used us to break through the security so he could kill the doctor.
No, Chief.
So, Master using Amapal and the Sheltered Skank's time rewinding ability at the panel chamber? That was all part of Fuzzhead's plan?
The only way to get past security was to use both Amapal and that Forte. The Chief knew we'd figure that out.
I think it's more like... he trusted us. He trusted that we would arrive at that conclusion.
I'm counting on you both. See you later.
Trust? How could this be a trust thing? He was clearly taking advantage of you all. He gathered the master detectives using a fake death threat, then used their Fortes to commit murder. What a scumbag!
There's a reason why he's trying to do it,
though. With murder! Out of all the criminals I've ever met, he's the worst.
That's probably his wife in that photo.
Master, grab that coward and...
Enough! Shut up! Really?
Why did it have to come to this? Chief Yako saved me. He took me in. I had lost everything. Even my memories. Sure.
That's right.
He may have been a little pushy at times, but still.
He had a heart.
I really admired him. So, why? Why did you
gotta be because the doctor did something to his wife.
Is this about the woman in the picture? Chief, please tell me! Or
There's no point in asking. That's just a mystery phantom. It's not the real Fuzzhead.
I know.
Master, watch out!
I don't think he's gonna try anything. Had to be his wife. Or sister? Okay, it's a younger him.
The phantoms are a reflection of the same people in the real world, right? Which means he should hold the same thoughts. The photo behind the houseplant. I don't know what the chief was hiding, but that photo must have been dropped by the hitman after he was done with it. The chief picked it up and used his own blood to obscure the face. He knew the truth would be exposed if that photo was found. So, he hid it behind the potted plant. He left his blood on it. Almost like he wrote a dying message, but in truth, it was actually a secret he wanted to keep hidden.
Wow.
Master, I think you know this, but to exit the Mystery Labyrinth, you will have to eliminate the culprit.
Eliminate? The chief?
Are you really going to do this? After all the mysteries are solved, the chief back in the real world will die.
But then he was gonna die no matter what we do. There's no way we'd be able to save him.
You saw yourself, Yuma. The chief is already knocking on death's door. Will you still bury him in the name of truth?
Dude. Oh, stop.
The chief took me in when I had no memories or anyone to turn to. I trusted him from the bottom of my heart. Now I have to end his life?
Dude.
You know, I liked it, surprisingly. The little bit of peace and quiet I found at the Nocturnal Detective Agency.
Vivia, you knew the truth behind this case from the very beginning.
I had a hunch. Because of my spectral projection, I knew the chief had been planning something for quite some time. But I pretended not to see. I admired him and the world he had made.
That's why you threatened me, and were so uncooperative in the investigation.
I knew you would reach the truth eventually, Yuma. But I tried my best to keep you away. Exposing the truth won't save anyone. Neither the chief nor you.
There's no, like...
You've already come this far. You've got to finish this. What'll happen to the other master detectives if you die here? Didn't you say you wanted to expose the truth and save everyone?
I wish you didn't have to kill them, though.
You told me that the time would come when I'd have to prove my conviction. The conviction to accept the truth, no matter how cruel it may be. Now is that time, isn't it?
Yes, and yet you intend to continue, if you're prepared for it.
Hey! You better not get in Master's way again!
Yuma, do you remember when the chief's soul called out to us?
Huh?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, the truth is cruel. Never in history has the truth been known to be kind. But you know what? Turning your eyes away from the truth and living a lie is harsh too. In the end, you can never look away from the truth. As long as you live, you must face that pain. So really, what's the point of worrying so much about it? When you're lost, believe in your own heart. That way, even if things end up all wrong, at least you can stand proud.
I always averted my eyes from the truth. For my own sake. My own peace and quiet. But I could never say with confidence that I was proud of myself. In the end, I was just running away from everything. That's why I entrust this to you.
Entrust what?
You signed a pact with the Death God and your desire for the truth. I want to see your conviction. As long as you don't stray from exposing all truth, I believe you'll be able to face it, cruel as it may be. I want to see it through to the end. It's why I followed you here. In that sense, we're accomplices. If you must bring down the chief, then I will lend a hand.
Dude, this
I won't
hurts.
avert my eyes any longer. I, too, want to live with my head held high.
Wow.
Because I, too, am a detective.
That's right, yeah.
When you're lost, believe in your own heart. That way, even if things end up all wrong, at least you can stand proud.
Bro.
I understand, Chief Yako. Thank you for everything you've done for me.
Oh, wait, do we have to do the last thing too? Yeah, we do, okay. Alright, here we go. Dude. That has to be his wife or his sister. It's probably his wife. Kill Dr. Huesca, okay. Be a knife. Bro. Ow. Yeah, it's that one, yeah. Okay, this would probably be Alma Power, right? It's just weird though. It's that one, okay. What's this one again? This right here. Okay, go over. Can't believe it's a chief though, dude. Or using the tail room. Wait, hold on. Go back all the way back to 1. Hold on, what does that say? It's here, okay, that's in Planet or Albatross Corporation, whatever. Planet Awards the city. Wait, what was that one there? Basically, also, wait, where did oh, no. Or was it? Peacekeepers. This one's Peacekeepers here. Alright, and we got two more here. Power using camera. Use power. And then, we have this one here. Who killed the culprit? Fink. But who was Fink actually? Like, who was Fink? It's like some random hitman who is the culprit. It's Yakko. Unfortunately, it's the chief. Really sad that it is. I did not do very well in this Mystery Labyrinth. I did not. He still has a cigarette in his mouth even when he's dead. Alright.
Step right up, step right up! Peacekeepers, a CEO, a research doctor, a hitman, and master detectives! 2 dead bodies, but lots of shady characters!
Oh, man.
Truth bombs are about to be dropped! Time for the deduction denouement!
Surprised this didn't happen in Chapter 5. Something bigger must be happening in that chapter then.
This incident features a sinister and meticulously detailed plot centered on the Doctor.
The old geezer was
something involving him must have killed his wife.
He was a total hermit in the critical lab with a totally overkill security system.
Really
He
overkill.
made thorough preparations beforehand to break through that system.
Boom killing a shut-in is hard work. The humane thing to do is to reintroduce him to society first.
Yeah, with that out of the way. Posing as a hitman, the culprit sent a death threat to the Peacekeepers, the detective agency, and the research lab.
Yep.
At the same time, they contracted a real hitman and had him infiltrate the research facility.
They spilled the beans about Gramps being in danger to lure both the Peacekeepers and the detectives to the lab.
You see,
Okay.
the Master Detective's presence at the scene was an indispensable part of the plan. It was how the culprit gained access to the research facility, after all. The hitman infiltrated the lab exactly as planned. And we arrived with Makoto at the same time.
Stuff went down, blah blah blah, and Master got locked up by that Yoni guy.
I was
Yeah.
rescued by Desuhiko and the culprit, who were disguised as peacekeepers. With the real peacekeepers rushing around, the culprit took advantage of the turmoil to sneak into the lab. But after catching up with them, the power suddenly went out, separating the culprit from the rest of the group.
The blackout itself was caused by the hitman, right? And getting separated was all part of the culprit's plan.
Right.
Yeah, downstairs we were last episode.
Opportunity to hide in the vents in the airlock chamber. Afterwards, we headed to the critical lab to check on the Doctor's condition, just like the culprit directed us. But since that lab used a separate power supply, nothing strange had happened.
His hope
Yep.
the Doctor's in danger's field was an act, huh? He made a fool of you, Master. What a dick!
But then, someone attacked the Doctor while we were trying to talk with him over the intercom. We had to get into the Doctor's lab.
Those faces.
The old geezer was playing games with us. And he even tried to kill you and the others with a trap! That bastard wanted to use your dead bodies!
Yep, apparently so.
He really got you there, Master!
I don't see why you're so happy about it.
Yeah,
The
calm
Doctor's
down
sham
there.
made the case even more confusing. Even if we tried to get to the Doctor, the critical lab was guarded by tight security. The only way through was by using an Omapal.
Yep.
The culprit rode on it by emerging from their hiding place in the airlock vent
Chief.
and jumping onto the robot's head.
All aboard the Amapal Express. First stop, a shower of toxic gas.
Yeah, let's not talk about that.
Themselves against the gas, but since it's not instantly fatal, it wasn't a problem. Next up, the panel chamber and high voltage shocks. One wrong.
Yeah.
Oh. But thanks to that sheltered skank, we got all the continues.
Sheltered skank.
So we managed a perfect clear. The critical lab was finally breached.
The culprit had anticipated we would get through this way. They also knew they would die over and over as a result.
Well, I failed twice, I think. The one was automatic.
I should have realized what was happening.
No use crying over spilled blood. On to the next thing.
Poor Chief.
Oh yeah! To open the door to the doctor's lab, Amapal had to reach out its arm and hit a switch. And when the door opened wide enough for a person to squeeze through...
I didn't think you'd be that athletic, Chief.
Amapal can't follow any new commands while its arm is extended, so the culprit didn't show up on the camera.
Then, the culprit boom killed the old geezer using the same knife as the hitman. Gramps was pretty much deaf, so a backstab was easy peasy.
Then, the murderer tried to leave the room before Amapal entered. But they knocked the robot over on the way out.
They then went back into the airlock chamber vent to wait for you and the others to go by.
We entered the critical lab and found the doctor's body. The culprit used that time to get out of the vent and head for the hallway.
That was when they were found by the hitman. And stabbed.
Damn.
They'd already been in contact with the toxic gas, so death was inevitable. However,
inevitable.
The gas would expose them as the doctor's killer. So they hired the hitman to kill them, thereby concealing any involvement.
Oh, man.
I guess that means the killer completely trusted in the Master Detective's capabilities. They knew those powers would get them close to the doctor. But why were they willing to die to hide the crime?
I can't say for certain. Was it his pride as a detective?
Dude, look at the photo. Think about the photo.
Whatever it may be, I'm prepared to face the truth.
Think of the photo, my guy.
The culprit who murdered
Has to be his
Dr. Huesca,
wife.
and even included his own death in the plot.
Chief.
Jaco Furio! It was you!
This hurts, man. This honestly hurts. Hurts more than him getting hit by all those words that happened in this episode. Good God! I got hit a lot today. This one was the hard one, though.
Who's the truth?
No. I mean, yeah, he's gonna die no matter what, but it's still just heartbreaking, you know?
But why? Chief Jaco,
Tell me.
Why? Why didn't you ever talk to us about this? Why did it have to end this way? Why didn't you tell us? Is this really what you wanted? Can you even hear me?
It doesn't matter who it is. Exterminating the real culprit's soul and destroying the Mystery Labyrinth. That's why I'm here.
You gotta think of the photo, though. You might just think of the photo, my guy. It has to be his wife. Must have lost her. Yeah, I don't even want to watch this part.
The brilliant soul of Shinigami shall expunge this cursed case. Death to all.
I don't want to watch this.
Ruin to the vile Mystery Labyrinth.
chill there. She reads him and then hugged him one last time. What? Why are we still here?
Master's naivete must be rubbing off on me. I mean, not even I hated Fuzzhead. That's weird. This mystery labyrinth is falling apart slower than usual.
Because he's already dying.
Why?
We shouldn't let our guards down yet. Do you really think we're done here?
Huh?
Do you have all of the fragments of truth that you sought? If so, we could just leave, right?
Some mysteries remain?
No, we haven't uncovered everything yet. No, there are still some mysteries remaining.
Huh? What's remaining? I reaped the culprit's soul already. I know it's slow, but this place is starting to come down.
Maybe it's not directly related to this case. I don't want to leave any questions unanswered. For Chief Yako's sake, please, help me, Shinigami.
Oh, fine. I can't say no to you, Master. You know I can't resist helping you when you rely on me. First, we need to reveal whatever mysteries are left. That should open up a new...
How would you do that?
Lay it all out,
Master, whatever. Okay. Alright, so what's this last thing here? Oh, what is this? Remaining mystery is Dr. Huesca's I see. You know, I had to like think for a sec, man. I couldn't fire it there. You can't speed this thing up either.
Twirling, twirling, twirling. Go, go, go!
Okay, I need one more letter. The L. Take this L. Here's your L. Okay. Email. Alright. Oh gosh. Get out of here, you weirdo. This isn't your OnlyFans. This is a video game. You weirdo. She's sick though. Okay, stop. Dude. The heck? Another path?
Oh, it's a secret dungeon! The labyrinth must be breaking down so slowly because the identity of the culprit isn't the only mystery. But it's still definitely coming down, so you better hurry, Master!
Yeah, got it.
Yuma.
Got it.
I'll follow you to the end until you reach the truth.
Thank you.
I guess we're continuing then. Okay, wait, are we gonna have the Shinigami thing now? Hidden dungeon? Okay.
Do you regret this, Yuma?
I'd be lying if I said I didn't.
Yeah.
Remember what the Chief's soul said? If you keep that in mind while knowing who the true culprit is, doesn't it seem like he wanted you to find the truth?
Dude, I'm sure he did.
He was the culprit himself.
Why is that?
You probably have voices saying that.
There's a hidden truth behind this case, and the Chief wanted us to find it.
There could be some anonymous person involved.
If Anonymous is part of this case, they must have a motive for killing Dr. Huesca as well. The doctor knew about the secret
picture, man.
And was planning to flee from Kanai Ward by himself, after all. Could it be that Anonymous took advantage of Chief Yako by instigating him to commit murder?
Yes. It's unlikely the Chief just happened to kill Dr. Huesca right as he was planning to flee.
Yeah.
That's true. Anonymous isn't just involved in the case. They could be the mastermind, the Grey Eminence.
Gray's my 13th favorite color!
13th?
Are you telling me that now?
Exactly.
The case is already solved. All these
in the world?
crimes were committed by Yako on his own. Now, get out of here.
What was that voice?
Someone's trying to stop us from solving this mystery. Now we know. The mastermind is somewhere within this labyrinth.
Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out.
I don't know who that is, dude. It's way too blurry to make out.
Creepy!
We can't let this stop us. There's one more truth still hidden here. We have to find it. We need to know why the Chief committed this crime.
Right. We'll figure this out.
I do it quickly. Alright. Let's try it out. It's throwing me off because this one's different compared to the other ones. This is the second to last chapter in the game. Alright, here we go. I guess this is mysterious. We got deathmatch number 10? 9? Something like that.
Get out.
Get out.
Solved.
Solved. That claim doesn't hold up.
Okay. Said it twice, man.
No, it still isn't solved yet. I will discover who the mastermind is.
Yeah.
I will solve every mystery. I will not turn away from the truth.
Okay. Let's go ahead and do lab map.
Goes the culprit. Everything is
I know, man.
Yako alone.
Whoa!
He hired Fink the slaughter artist. There's the murder weapon.
What is this?
Killed the doctor. Yako acted alone. So what about this Anonymous? Even if they did, you'll never find out who they are.
Whoa!
There's nothing connecting Yako to Anonymous.
Wrong!
Chief Yako tried to hide this floor plan along with that photo of himself. It was strange for him to have this in the first place. This is the link between Anonymous and the Chief.
Kill you in the name of justice. Kill you.
Okay. Alright. We're gonna do storage key. What is this? Maybe I do something.
No, this doesn't exist! Yako plotted everything! Who cares about some map? It doesn't prove a damn thing!
Hey, don't move here.
Nothing to do with the doctor's murder! This...
Okay.
Anyone can find it!
This is the truth!
Wrong. Yomi! It is Yomi!
Chief had was from the lab storage.
But that room was locked. No one could enter it. It was completely sealed off. Only the director.
So Yomi's gonna die here then.
Access. So, the only person who could have gotten that floor plan was Peacekeeper Director Yomi.
That's right.
The anonymous person who gave Chief Yako the floor plan and pushed him to commit murder was you! The director of the Peacekeepers! Yomi Hellsmile!
I knew he was bad. Well, he was always bad. I knew he was... I was technically right in the beginning then. I was right in a lot of ways, okay? Like, I was saying, you know, what if he was the killer?
You were the mastermind. You were pulling the strings from behind the scenes. You instigated the chief to commit murder!
I never thought someone as empty as me could feel so much emotion. This is the first time in my life I felt this angry.
How did you do it? What did you do to drive the chief to murder? Answer me!
I'm not telling you anything, idiot.
Huh?
Dude.
So what if you figured it out? Who cares? It's too late now, you pathetic ingrates. Everyone died just as I planned. Now no one can stand in my way. No one can lay a hand on me. You should be grateful. I'm cleaning up this city.
What did you say?
Master, I hate to admit it, but Yomi's right. You can't do anything to him here.
Why not?
Really?
He manipulated Fuzzhead from behind the scenes, but he wasn't the one who murdered the doctor. This Mystery Labyrinth is for the murder of Dr. Huesca.
Of course.
Can't punish Yomi.
Then what can we do? He has to pay for what he did!
We can't do anything! That's why I'm freaking out too!
So, exposing the truth would be pointless? Then why have we been seeking it all this time?
The truth is meaningless. I'm in charge in Kanai Ward. I have to laugh. Who could have guessed things would go so well? Yako Furio was a pain in the ass. The only reason I kept him alive is for this moment. He didn't even realize I was manipulating him into killing the doctor for me.
Oh my
Stupid
god.
can you be?
This guy.
You'll pay for this!
Master,
He just thought I was gonna do nothing.
the Mystery Labyrinth is about to be destroyed.
If only we had found out what he was up to sooner, we might have been able to stop him. Still, I should be able to bring this memory back into the real world. I'll remember this confession. I'm not sure if it'll help, but I'll interrogate him once we return to the real world.
It doesn't matter. I'll cover it all up. You're all nothing but scum.
He needs to be
beneath
stopped.
my feet. I'm untouchable. And now I'm gonna dispose of you like the trash you are. Damn it!
Dude. That fucking sucks. Back to the real world.
Hey, hurry up! Execute these scumbags immediately. Criminals have no rights.
Like you, criminal?
We'll pay for this!
What's with that look? Are you seriously going to defy me? Well, I don't care. You're all going to die now.
This is real bad, Master! He's serious!
Wait. Director Yomi Hellsmile. We know all about your secret dealings with Dr. Huesca.
He remembers.
What? Did you say something?
He'll hit him with a whip.
I'll kill the loudest one of you first. If you have something to say, go ahead. I can't hear you. Come on.
Someone
who wants to be
destroy
the
this
first to
bitch.
die?
Damn it!
You gotta do something.
Forget it. I guess I'll just kill both of you at the same time.
This guy isn't listening to
Peacekeeper, stop him!
If he was the real culprit, I'd boot kill him!
It's all going exactly how he wants. Solving the case didn't help anything.
Why is he waiting so long to actually kill
Goodbye.
us?
Hope you enjoy the worst nightmare of your
Master
life as you
Detective?
die.
Where you at right now?
The only one who will be having nightmares is you.
Makoto.
You! I thought you went back to the surface! What are you doing here?
Well, Yomi, there's something I want you to see. What do you think of this?
How did you get that?
Most of the secret deals you've been making over the years are listed here. Looks like someone's been cooking the books. You conspired with Dr. Huesca and leaked Amaterasu's technology to other national enterprises. And with the money you obtained, you bribed the right people to control this city.
Lies! You made that all up! Hey!
You need to
I
go,
don't care
man.
if he is the CEO. Arrest this masked freak! We can't let this outsider barge in here and take control of this city! Capture him, execute him, chop his head off, crush his...
Skull, yeah.
Why are you just standing there? If you're scared, then I'll offer a bounty. Whoever kills him gets 100 million shin!
Nope. You're nothing without your little friends here.
You obey me! He's using false information to tear the Peacekeepers apart! You want Kane Ward is better off without people like him! This city's fallen into ruin ever since he showed up! Now follow my orders! This city doesn't belong to him. It belongs to me! The great Yomi!
I'm sorry.
Shut up,
Dr.
dude.
Yomi. This city doesn't belong to anyone.
He's still alive?
Martina, you're alive?
Makoto stopped the execution order you issued. I am here today thanks to him.
Martina is right.
That's good.
Kane Ward belongs to everyone who lives here. It doesn't belong to you!
Shinigami?
Probably best to stay quiet and watch for now.
Probably.
So, you're on that freak's side now? I won't stand for this. You're a member of the Peacekeepers! I won't allow such insubordination!
Director Yomi, there's something I'd like to say to you. You have the right to remain silent. You have the right to consult with a lawyer. Your reign is over, Yomi Hell.
So long, dude.
Now, everyone, arrest the offending suspect. Please, do not...
Hell yeah!
Even criminals have rights.
Damn it. Damn you!
Screw you, man.
Mark my words, you masked bastard! Yomi Hellsmile will be back! And when I am, I'll kill you! I'll rip you to pieces for taking everything from me! You're all dead!
Let's see the death penalty.
Every last one of you!
As we discussed before, upon receiving his punishment, I hereby resign from my role in the Peacekeepers.
You don't have to.
Wow, character
I
development.
must. This is my way of taking responsibility as his accomplice. Well,
Wow.
Chief Executive Makoto, I hope you will see to the rest.
Wow.
Sorry for causing so much trouble. That should settle things for now.
What's going on?
While the Peacekeepers had their hands full with the lab incident, I snuck into Yomi's room and looked around. And there,
That's where you
I found
were.
this file. It's all thanks to you.
Don't tell me. You meant to bring us here to be a decoy from the start?
It was all just a series of coincidences.
Looks like I wasn't able to die once again. Well, at least things worked out.
That was
guess.
really dangerous. I thought you were done for, Master.
Yeah, I thought so
Makoto showing up
too.
really saved us. Though it seems like he was using me and the others.
That pisses me off. Let's give him a piece of our minds.
I might as well do it. Why not?
I'm sorry about what happened to Chief Yako. With Yomi gone, there's a change in the winds of Kanai Ward, even through the endless downpour. I will rebuild this city from the ground up, because I love this city more than anyone else.
I see.
By the way, how did your investigation at the secret lab go? Did you find what you were looking for? You know, the so-called immortal monster, the homunculus.
Oh, not that.
Didn't find anything.
Maybe homunculi are just rumors, but let me know if you'd still like help in your search. If it's within my power, I'll permit you detectives to search anywhere in Kanai Ward.
Thanks.
Oh.
Well, I need to get going.
Still don't trust him.
You should return to your friends. I'm sure they're worried about you.
Plus, you need to tell everyone what happened to Fuzzhead.
Oh, one more thing.
What?
I have a gift for you, my friend. To express my gratitude.
A gift?
A gift?
Kanai Ward will
what
be
is it?
reborn, thanks to you.
I haven't done anything.
I got a bad feeling about this.
No, that's not true. Please, accept the gift. We're friends, aren't we? Oh, but don't open it yet. It's a bit of a surprise.
Sure.
That's suspicious.
See you later.
I still don't trust him, dude. That's very suspicious, especially when he said don't open it yet. There's something suspicious about him.
Look, he's back!
Are you alright? We saw a bunch of peacekeepers heading that way.
Well, how did the investigation go?
The case is closed.
Closed? Really?
Yeah.
I see. I'm relieved to hear that. Now the chief can rest without any regrets.
Rest? Wait. Do you mean the chief? Wait,
he's gone.
You're joking, right?
He passed away quite a while ago. I was hoping he would live until Yuma and the others returned, but there was nothing we could do.
A while ago? And that means he was dead before the Mystery Labyrinth.
Dude, that's just terrible.
No, it can't be. Chief Yako, please, tell me you're only sleeping.
My gosh.
I will turn back time now, so please, open your eyes.
Stop it. There's no need to keep pestering the chief.
But...
I wish I could do something too. But he's dead. As a detective,
dude.
You should understand that.
Oh my god. My heart.
Don't sob like a baby. I want to cry too, but...
Dude.
Was he already dead? Or was it due to the Mystery Labyrinth? We'll never know.
I think I'll head home now.
He's already dead.
My business here is done.
So cold-hearted. As usual. He's like an emotionless robot.
Inside.
Vivia, we should head back too. With the chief, of
course. Bro. The saddest. That is hard, man. Oh my god.
Master, how long are you gonna let this get you down? I know you're shocked that Fuzzhead was the culprit, but you and I solved it together, so shouldn't we be celebrating?
Solved it?
No.
Yes, we did learn the truth, but it didn't resolve anything. What's the point of solving something
behind me, by the way. There was.
It doesn't save anyone. In the end, we still don't know why the chief did it.
My guy, the photo. Think of that photo.
Consider it solved.
I understand why you're upset. Alright, I'll leave you alone for now. Yuma?
Rumi?
I thought
you bring me some Wendy's? Alright. Yeah, but I'll talk to you next episode, girls. So for now, guys, we're going to end things off. So thank you all so much for watching. I'd be able to hit that like button and comment, subscribe to my channel. So yeah, long episode there, but we did it. I beat the next Mystery Labyrinth and everything. But yeah, next episode we'll take on Chapter 5, the final chapter. So 3 more episodes left for the series. We should be wrapping it up right in like very end of December. So, which is perfect because then we'll end off the year with this game and everything. So thanks for watching, and until next time, bye guys.